What's going on, guys? Adam Snyder here with The Home Good Entrepreneur. Today, I want to show you how to make money with wholesale, and particularly how to guarantee that any company, any wholesaler that you go to, you can open up a wholesale account and sell their products. Most people that I talk to that are selling on Amazon or eBay or maybe another platform, they all struggle with the same thing, and this is something that I struggled with when I very first got started with wholesale as well, is what do I tell that company? What do I tell them to entice them enough to allow me to sell their products on Amazon.com? And this is something that most people struggle with. Now I want to tell you, and I want to show you what you can do to almost guarantee, almost 100% guarantee that you can sell their products. You can get an account, a wholesale account with them with very little work. So here's what you need to do. First off, stop calling yourself an Amazon seller. Okay? This is what I get from a lot of people is, I sent them an email and I let them know I'm an Amazon seller, and they came back to me and said, we don't want somebody selling our products on Amazon. This happens a lot. This is your first mistake. You call yourself an Amazon seller. And for myself, I call myself a reseller. I have a resale business. Okay? I don't just sell wholesale, I also sell private label products. I also do retail arbitrage. I am a reseller. That is what I do. I'm not an Amazon seller. Okay? Now, pretty much, technically, I am an Amazon seller, but I don't label myself as an Amazon seller. And I think that's one of the reasons why I can get in the door and I can get that conversation started. Okay? So if you can't get the conversation started, there's no way you can close the deal. Okay? Simple as that. Basics to sales. You can't close if you can't even get in the door. Okay? Give more than other resellers can. Okay? Now what do I mean by that? Most resellers come in and say, oh, I can buy your products for this much, and I can sell them over on this site, and I can really help you grow your business. Well, just because you take their products to Amazon.com does not mean that's going to grow their business. What are you going to do that somebody else can't do? Now, this is where my expertise comes in, is I can help them create a very good and optimized page, optimized listing on Amazon. Okay? And this is all stuff I talk about inside my wholesale course. If you want to go get it, it's $99 or $97. It'll be the first link in the description box below. Go check it out. But I talk about how you can be different, how you can go find wholesale accounts, and how you can, be a little bit different than what other wholesalers are. Most people just want to take their product, flip it over to Amazon, and resell it, and that's great, and that works, but it's not going to work 100% of the time. One of the things that I do is I will heavily optimize a listing so that it gets picked up in more searches. Okay, it gets picked up by the competitors. Okay, and I do that because I know if that company that I'm going to does not have they're not Mattel or Fisher Price or some big company, I know they probably don't have the budget to work out somebody where they're gonna their main job, their focus is just on building quality Amazon.com listings. And so that's what I can do. I can also do pay-per-click. I can also take products that are not selling, and I can use pay-per-click or PPC, and I can get more traffic to their listings to potentially sell out those unused products, which in turn, it will help me because I will build that relationship with that supplier. Number two, I will make some money off the sale. And number three, they make money. So it's a win-win in both situations. Is they have products they can't sell, but I'm able to sell them. So I pay them for their products, so they sell it. Then I sell it, I make my money. And number three, it grows their brand. Okay, so it's really a win-win-win all the way around. The next thing, create a connection first. What do I mean by this? Well, it's actually very simple. When I say create a connection first, what I'm talking about is don't go into the company and go shake their hand and be like, hey, this is who I am and this is what I can do. That's not really creating a connection. You want to create a connection between you and them. The best way to do that is by finding somebody you have in common. So that would be somebody that is already buying through them. That would be, maybe it's a storefront. Okay, maybe it's another online seller. You want to be able to call their rep. You want to be able to email their rep and let them know who you are, how you found out about them, and create that little connection. Because then you can use stories about that person and your friendship to help you guys create that connection. Okay, that's something I found out does extremely well, especially in any sales. If you can find that similarity, that connection, you can make the sale, you can close the deal, and it's a whole lot easier. Now, the last thing, you want to be different. And what I mean by be different is you want to find and sell in other marketplaces. So again, all the stuff that I'm teaching you and talking about and showing you inside today's video, it works in conjunction with my course. Okay, go and get the wholesale course. Like I said, $99 or $97. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's almost $100. Okay, it's a $100 course, and it's going to show you how to go and find different wholesale suppliers and different wholesale, or how to create different wholesale accounts through specific companies, how I do it, and how I recommend you do it as well. But what I'm talking about right now is be different. Okay, sell on other marketplaces. What I mean by this is everybody knows a lot of companies do not want just a pure 100% Amazon seller. And that's fine. But if you're an Amazon seller, you're a Walmart.com seller, you're a Jet.com seller, and you can sell on other platforms as well. Maybe you're going to put their products on your website as well. There's 4 different platforms. Now, if they are not on, Amazon.ca, okay, get them on there. So maybe they're not on Amazon for Canada or Mexico or the UK or Germany or whatever. You can get into those markets. Okay, you need to understand that just because they're a US based company does not mean you can't sell their products overseas, because they probably have products overseas. You can ship their products overseas. Maybe a little bit expensive, okay, but you can do it. Maybe they have a manufacturer overseas that is creating their products. Get a hold of that manufacturer and don't list it here inside the US. List it inside, the Mexico or Canada or the UK. List it inside of a different marketplace. By doing this, you're really helping them build their brand, because they might not know that that product could do very well. They may be a little hesitant. They may be stepping back. They don't want to risk their money, their time, their products inside that marketplace just yet. But you coming in and you risking your money, your time, your efforts, they may say, okay, yeah, we'll do that. So that's one way, just by opening their products and their brand and their business up to different marketplaces. That's one way you can really get in the door and sell their products. Okay, and almost guarantee 100% that you will be approved to buy their products wholesale. So hopefully that kind of helped you out and gave you a little bit more of an idea of what you need to do to get approved for these different companies. Now, if you're dealing directly with a middleman or a wholesale supplier, you don't have to go through all these hoops. But if you're dealing directly with the company, and that's what I show you inside my wholesale course, is dealing with the company, because you can get better prices. You're going to be able to really dictate what happens with their brand and with their products on Amazon, so you can really shut it down for any other seller. And that's where you really start to make the money and scale your business. So if you have any questions on wholesale, let me know. You can ask your questions down in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up button if you want more videos on wholesale and just how to make money selling stuff on Amazon FBA and other platforms. And I'll make it a priority to do those types of videos. And subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.